Start with maximum acceleration toward the finish line. Using a spin, do a 180 with a minimal turning radius. And this is the important part. Right after the 180, bring the nose down hard. That gives you the momentum to continue uphill. The sudden change in relative speed is key. That's what makes it seem as though he appeared in front of you out of nowhere. Hello.
You're too close.
Hi, I'm Maddie with Temple of Geek, and I am here at Anime Expo talking to Daman Mills.
Hi.
How does it feel to be out at a convention among so many anime fans?
It's amazing. The energy in the center has just been electrifying. There's so many wonderful fandoms here. I've been able to meet so many wonderful people. And it just makes me happy seeing people love anime as much as they do, you know, because it's been such a shift from back in the day when it was kind of a niche thing, and it's become more mainstream and cool, I guess. I just love that people are coming together and are passionate about such an awesome thing, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And for as far as voice acting goes, what has been the most rewarding part?
I love connecting with characters and telling their stories, and then connecting with the people that it touches. You know, not only that, I direct as well, so I've been able to be on both sides of it and enjoy the experience of creating not creating the characters, but living in their shoes, you know, for the story and following where their journey takes them. But then also being a director and being able to kind of sculpt it to how I feel it can be its best self. You know, I think it's a really rewarding thing, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Now, which of the characters that you voice do you find that you relate to the most?
Cherry, probably. I really, really vibe with Cherry. I think Cherry has the sass that I have. I think Cherry is very artistic in a way that I also understand. I love he's a little bougie like I am. He likes dining like I do. But he's also very skilled and focused in a way that I admire. And he, even though he has like a harder shell, I think, I feel like that's where we differ. He does have a softer heart and cares for others, which is, I think, amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And what do you want audiences to take away from the character of Cherry?
I think Cherry knows exactly who he is and has the confidence about that. And I want people to see that and be comfortable with being themselves and having that confidence to be themselves no matter what. And like, screw what haters say, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that is so important, especially in like the cosplay community and the anime community. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Yeah. Now, do you have an all-time favorite anime?
I love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. I've always been such a fanboy of the Dragon Ball series since I was a kid. It was kind of, besides Pokemon, that was my gateway anime. And, you know, I've followed it for years, and then I'm now a part of it, you know, voicing Frieza. And, you know, the situation is sad, but Chris Ayres was a wonderful, dear friend of mine. And I'm beyond honored to fill his shoes in any capacity voicing this role. And it's just so fun every time I get to do it. And I love working with the people I admire and grew up with. And aside from Dragon Ball, I love Inuyasha. I think Inuyasha is amazing. Full Metal Alchemist is wonderful. Death Note. Gosh, there's so many. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned that you grew up watching these shows and then you get to voice in them. How did you react when you found out that you were cast in these shows that were a continuation of the things you got to watch as a kid?
I was over the moon about Dragon Ball. Like, I couldn't even really grasp that. And Final Fantasy VII is another one for me. I was able to voice in the remake for Weiss the Immaculate. And Dragon Ball and Final Fantasy VII are two of the reasons I got into VO. Like, I was such a fan of, like, that's when I really realized people were voice actors and that's what they did. And I was just loving the performances in both of those things for very different reasons. And to be able to do that now and have it come full circle is such a massive honor. And I'm just so grateful to be able to have that opportunity, because not everybody does, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. And as to kind of wrap this up, what has been the coolest thing you've seen here at Anime Expo?
I love the booths upstairs. The booths and the exhibit, the all the brands and stuff. That's been really awesome because that's not common at anime shows. The other coolest thing, I haven't really gotten a chance to look around too much. I wanted to go walk around the artist alley because everybody at cons, I love seeing what people create. And then just the cosplay, of course. The cosplay is always incredible. I saw a walking box and I was like, that's amazing. I don't know, but it was really cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
taking
you
the time
so
to talk to
much.
us, and
Yeah.
I hope you have a great rest of your con.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Bye, y'all.